Oh. Trip nines. I knew I didn't want to be in that hand.
Heyo, mid-sesh on day 2 of this 500 high hand promo at Harrah's Cherokee. Had a great first day, we were up 600, and slept in today, got dinner with my friend, got a late start. Like hour and a half, 2 hours maybe into grinding tonight. It's like almost 11, so that'll be like the last hour of high hand tonight. But I'm gonna keep grinding like I did last night until not necessarily close at 6 a.m., but pretty late. Action's still good. Anyway, just bluffed it off. Had the nut flush blocker and raised the turn to jam the river, but they hit the queen high flat flush, so c'est la vie. But down 300 now, just reloaded 300. So still plus 300 on the trip. Hopefully we can turn things around and end the night strong again. All right, we just sat for another session. I don't even know which number it is now, but I lost like another 100 after the last recording I made. Ended up stopping at midnight when the high hands ended. Went out to Waffle House with my 2 buddies. Came back and just lost another like 65 after limp raising kings and ran into an A-side board. But got a table change. Hopefully our luck changes as well. A flip. Oh. Heart. Check. Nice end.
Money back. What money back? Can I see what you think? Can I see what you looking for? Let me see what you looking for. He gonna hit that motherfucker. Let me see what you looking for. Hit that motherfucker. I like them, man. He gonna hit that shit, man. Why? I'm telling you. That's what we did last time. Hey, Travis, yeah, don't do that, man.
The tides have turned, my friends. We had kings hold in a 3-way all-in to move our stack way up. We are now profitable for the day. Got the stack to like $1,000. We've dipped down to maybe 900 now, but still up a solid couple hundred. Down to the last like 15 minutes or so of the day. Poker room closes at 6 a.m., reopens at 10. Playing 4-handed, having a lot of fun. So 4-handed went very well. I ended up making a straight and checked the river, and this guy I've been very friendly with since yesterday decided to bluff me, and added another couple hundred to my stack. So I think we're probably at 1100. Gonna find out the official tally now, cashing out. But yeah, very good sesh. Shippity dip. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. You have a good night.
Day 3 of our Cherokee run-it-up shenanigans. We are profitable in the 1K range at the 1-3 tables. So we're gonna do the only logical thing that a grinder would do and move on up to 2-5. Gonna buy in for 200 and see if we can run it up. Let's go. Straight. Nice end. So that was that. I had ace king against jacks to bust my first $200 buy-in, and then rebought, and just pretty soon after had ace king suited and raised the cutoff to 15. The big blind defended. It was this pretty loose dude, and it was a king jack board, 2-heart board. He check called a bet of 20. It was a blank deuce on the turn, a bet 35. He calls, and the river was a offsuit 7, and he just leads pot, puts me all in, and all the draws missed. I got top pair, top kicker. I call, he has deuce 7 of hearts, so he had the flat flush draw and went runner 2 pair. So that was it for my shot at the 2-5. Got my name on 1-3. Gonna try and hit a high hand, make $500. Let's go. All right, so we had another profitable 1-3 sesh. Had a nice, fun, friendly table set for a few hours. In for 300, out for 382. Yeah. Didn't have profitable 2-5 sesh, but that happens sometimes. Overall, still way up on the trip. Back for one final session of 1-3. 5 possible high hands we can hit before midnight. Last day that we're gonna be playing here. Waking up tomorrow and then heading back to Georgia so I can catch my flight from Atlanta to Vegas. So I'm gonna try and make this next hour count. Let's hit a high hand, everyone. So that was it. Finished the high hand grind. No high hand for us, but we did have another profitable session. In for 300, out for 370. Had a nice hero call with jacks on a ace king high board. Cut off limp, button limped. I make it 25 in the small blind. Folds the button they call. We're heads up on a ace 10 5 board. Check, check. 9 on the turn. Puts out 2 clubs. 10-9 of clubs. I bet 30. He calls. River is a king of hearts. I check. He bets 75. And I think for quite a while, look him up and down, and decide to put in the call. And he shows 8-7 of clubs for the missed straight flush draw. And we scooped the most satisfying pot of the trip. Really happy to close things out with that. I feel like my live read game is developing. And, you know, I blocked Jack Queen, you know, unblocked clubs. Seemed like a pretty GTO call. And, yeah, that concludes our trip to Cherokee. Still gonna go sleep across the street at the hotel my friend and I got, but then we're waking up and leaving. So, yeah, I am just still kind of on a no sleep high. You know, I didn't sleep at all last night. You know, I've been going pretty strong, drinking a lot of coffee, playing a lot of poker, but loving every minute of it. Just such an amazing world here at Harrah's Cherokee, North Carolina.